We are proud to nominate Bradley Ellison as Explore It Science Center's Philanthropy Day honoree. Bradley has dedicated over 1,000 hours during the past year and a half to the care of our live animals, organization of our collections, and facilitating public hours and family science nights. We are honored to have Bradley as part of the Explore It team.
James Haggerty began volunteering as a patient screener a little less than a year ago in late November 2021. He immediately stood out to clinic staff and was identified to become a lead patient screener. As a lead patient screener, James took on the responsibility of connecting with new patient screener volunteers and providing them on-site training and mentorship, giving new volunteers every opportunity to feel confident and prepared when they arrive for their first shift. During his time in the clinic, James was able to build relationships with the clinic staff, leading to an invitation by Dr. Phillips to first shadow and now scribe, while continuing to be a reliable patient screener. In the 11 months that James has volunteered, he has logged over 400 hours and has become an invaluable part of the team. Thank you for all you do, James.
Thank you to the Yolo Community Foundation and to Nugget Markets for letting us blow our horn for two incredibly generous honorees. Bright People Foods has moved their entire Bay Area family business to Yolo County several years ago. Mike, Rita, and Carolyn Vinicombe love it here and have been giving to this community and sponsoring Woodland's Dinner on Main ever since they arrived. Wanting to give back more this year, they set aside a table for Woodland's Police Department to thank them for their service. Visit Yolo, this region's premier marketing agency, has not only been our major sponsor for Woodland's Dinner on Main since 2016, but their executive director, Terry Selk, has provided us with invaluable insights for promoting our magical evening and building upon our edible learning garden. On behalf of the board, thank you. You deserve this honor.
Hi, this is Bill Pride from Davis Community Meals and Housing. Our Philanthropy Day honoree is Maria Agrizdiak, a local Davis architect. Maria has been involved with Paul's Place since its inception in 2017. Her original renderings and her subsequent work have helped us fulfill our dream of building Paul's Place here in Davis, California. Thank you, Maria.
Meals on Wheels Yolo County is grateful to honor Dr. Jim Barrett, our immediate past board chair. Simultaneously a fund donor supporting senior nutrition and socialization, Jim served during a challenging period of pandemic and an executive leadership transition, providing sensitive, steady leadership. He embodies the philanthropic spirit in Yolo County. Thank you, Jim.
Kitchen Table Advisors honors Craig McNamara for his deep commitment to supporting the next generation of farmers in and around Yolo County. Leveraging his firsthand experience, Craig generously mentors and provides land access to farmers while championing organizations like Kitchen Table Advisors that fuel thriving farm businesses.
Tony and Beth Tankey have provided extraordinary support to Osher Lifelong Learning at UC Davis for many years. In addition to their generosity as donors, Tony works tirelessly to lead courses, turning the classroom into an engaging world of discovery. We celebrate Tony and Beth for nurturing the best in others and investing in the community around them.
My name is Jeff Henry. I am the president of the West Sacramento Foundation. On behalf of the board of directors, we are honored to nominate Denise Domke as both our volunteer and donor of the year. Denise Domke is the model for a passionate leader, a relentless volunteer and generous contributor to not only the West Sacramento Foundation funds, but to our community in the West Sacramento as a whole. Denise is a powerful leader. As president and CEO of the West Sacramento Chamber of Commerce, she has been the steward of its growth and transition into a regional influencer for many years. She is the treasurer of our West Sacramento Foundation and is passionate about our efforts and vision, in addition to being one of our largest individual donors. It is a true pleasure to offer Denise Domke as our nominee.
Christine Golden is the Cache Creek Conservancy's Philanthropy Day honoree. She has worked diligently to redesign our website and brings a sharp eye and critical mind to her work. She has a great sense of humor and is fun to work with. We are thrilled to introduce Christine to you all.
Yolo Healthy Aging Alliance is proud to recognize Dawn Myers as our 2022 Volunteer of the Year. Dawn was a founding member of the Board of Directors of Yolo Healthy Aging, having served since the very beginning in 2010. She can always be depended on to step forward when help is needed, to provide thoughtful input on policy and programs, and to find many ways to support our mission. Dawn is not only a board member, but serves on many committees and task forces. One very successful one was to address the identified need of an adult day program in Davis. Most importantly, she serves as the program director at Dignity's Adult Day Health Program in Woodland. Dawn was instrumental in saving adult day health programs statewide 2 times through her advocacy. Dawn has positively impacted so many lives in Yolo County, and we are proud to recognize her as the Yolo Healthy Aging Alliance Volunteer of the Year.
We have selected Jane Eady as Volunteer of the Year. Jane is an advocate for children, an exemplary volunteer, and generous donor. During her presidency, Jane led the board in the development of a strategic plan to grow the organization. As a past president and now Capital Campaign Chair, Jane has led the campaign to build a new nursery. The Yolo Crisis Nursery would not be the same without Jane Eady, and we couldn't be more proud and excited to honor her.
The Pence's nominee is Joanne Andreessen, who's a board member and a teacher at the Pence. She has, through her support with her husband Bob, made several major gifts to the Pence that have changed our educational offerings, improved our facility, and most importantly of all, connected us with the idea that arts and healing should go together. So with her support, we created the Healing Arts Workshop, and we're so grateful for their support, and we continue to benefit from their donation.
We are truly grateful for the generous support of the Irene Mastick Foundation. The incredible spirit that defined Irene Mastick is alive and visible every day in the beautiful therapy garden that she funded at Galileo Place. Indeed, this community project sprouted and took root as a result of her generous, visionary spirit. Many thanks are owed as well to Wayne Gilbert and Julie Sheehan for continuing Irene's legacy.
I would like to acknowledge Louise Kellogg for almost 2 decades of work on our board of directors, and both her and her husband Douglas Newhouser for their generous and continued support that has lasted decades. We would like to especially thank Doug for his continued incredibly generous support after Louise's passing in honor of her memory. Together they contributed and continue to contribute to the success of our work in the community.
Davis Schools Foundation is pleased to honor Dr. Jean Criddle for National Philanthropy Day. Jean has served on the DSF board since 2017 and keeps DSF running smoothly as our financial secretary. Her strong belief in providing a well-rounded education and mental health support services for all students is reflected in her continuous DSF efforts, and we are thrilled to honor her.
Tim Gaffney really helped out arts organizations this past year through his involvement with Davis Media Access, or DMA. He helped us tell the story of the pandemic's impacts on local arts organizations by remotely producing and hosting many episodes of In the Studio. We couldn't have done this without Tim, and we're very grateful to him.
The Moyle-Marchand family has poured their hearts into Nami-Yolo County. From their generous financial support to their hands-on volunteer work, their deep commitment to mental health in our community and to helping others will have a long-lasting impact. Thank you, Petrea and Vince, Marilyn and Peter, and Sabrina and Julian for your tireless support in making our vision a reality.
Davis Farm to School is thrilled to recognize the contributions of Gary Pearson, who serves on our advisory committee and is the garden coordinator for Harper Junior High School. Gary recruited a dedicated group of volunteers to revive and maintain the garden at Harper, which serves as an outdoor learning space and produces enough fresh fruits and vegetables to be used by Harper students and the larger community. We are so grateful for Gary's generosity, sense of humor, expertise, and time in helping our school gardens grow and thrive.
Maggie Burns has served YCF in every way possible. This year, Maggie and her husband Roy, with another generous donor, are driving transformational growth at YCF by funding strategic planning. As board president from 2005 to 2008, Maggie introduced the fledgling YCF to the Yolo community. She also led the development of our Philanthropy Day program, so we're excited to honor her today.
At iHouse, we are so grateful for Phyllis McCullough's dedication and years of service. She stewarded our organization through many transitions and a global pandemic. On behalf of the staff and board of International House Davis,
thank you, Phyllis!
Seroptimus of Woodland honors Stephanie Maddish and Corey Bolter for their contributions to Winefest and our club. Stephanie and Corey supported new innovative fundraisers by custom designing wine socks and helped our club double profits year after year for our annual fundraising event, Winefest. These increased profits have allowed us to give away significantly more scholarships. Thank you so much, Stephanie and Corey, for all of your efforts.
Bob Rennie has been an indispensable volunteer at Yolo Food Bank since early 2020. We are so grateful for his selfless leadership at our Winter's food distribution every Wednesday, and for the time that he dedicates every Thursday with his A-team packing rice for our community partners. Thank you, Bob.
Hi, I'm Gloria Partida, Chair of the Davis Phoenix Coalition. On behalf of our organization, we are happy to celebrate the work Alex Lee Job has done for our organization and for the community of Davis. She has been a steady champion for social justice, and our community is better for her years of service.
Melissa Loskatoff goes above and beyond as a volunteer of the Woodland Opera House social media team. She provides us with daily posts for our Facebook and Instagram followers that are engaging, informative, witty, and include creative imagery. We are grateful to Melissa for the many hours of hard work that she volunteers weekly.
Davis Art Center is pleased to honor Madeline and Alan Bradesani this year as our National Philanthropy Day honorees. Through their volunteer hours, board service, and donations, the Bradesanis are a valued part of our art community. Congratulations!
Today, on behalf of myself and the board, we would like to recognize Patty Rominger for National Philanthropy Day. Patty Rominger is a farmer and tireless volunteer throughout the Winters community. Patty is also the founding president of Winters Farm to School. Patty's leadership has enabled Winters Farm to School to support our students and farmers during the pandemic shutdown. Patty has also been a major advocate and supporter of our school gardens. Her leadership and work has turned our school gardens into outdoor classrooms for our children. Winters Farm to School has been so lucky and so fortunate to have a leader such as Patty. Thank you so much, Patty, from the bottom of our hearts.
Roz Stone has been a volunteer since the inception of Forth and Hope. 4 decades ago, she, along with members of local churches, organized a nightly meal program to feed our unhoused neighbors, known as the Yolo Wayfarer Center Christian Mission, now Forth and Hope. And ever since, she has faithfully cooked dinner for our clients twice a month.